Um, Hello, Nana and Mom and Dad. Hope everybody's fine. It's a nice, bright, sunny day. Some high clouds here in La Cruz, and I'm going to give this tape when I'm done with it to Martha, and she's going back up to Northern California, Santa Cruz, to visit up there. She's flying out this afternoon, and you'll probably have this tape by next week. This is 25th, so, and I just helped move her out of the house that she was renting, and she's not sure. We're going to probably go to Yalapa when she gets back, and anyway, the landlord said that he had sold the house, so we moved all the stuff out of there, out of the store. And that's that. We had a birthday party, moving party, on the 23rd, Sunday. And she baked me a real nice cake and had a real nice icing on it. It tasted very good. She's laughing now. Well, on the boat this morning, before she flies out this afternoon about 2 o'clock. And I have a little four-legged guest on the boat. After all this time, I now am the proud owner of the proud watch person of a lovely little cat with no tail. And I named her Bugsy because she begins to look more like a rabbit than she does a cat. And she's doing quite well. She's using her cat box, and there's really no problem. So, and she's a lazy cat to begin with, so she doesn't mind laying around the house or the boat here all day. That's exactly what she used to do at the house, so nothing's changed there. And I got your birthday cards. I want to thank you very much. They're both very nice. I got them the day before my birthday, and was real glad to get them. I'm real glad to hear everybody's doing okay. And Mom, I hope your operation there is healing up. And you're going to have to take it a little easy, just because they said you'd be, it's going to take longer. They always tell people that at the hospital that you're going to be up and jumping around in a couple days, but that's really not realistic. So, don't worry about what they say. Just take it a day at a time and get feeling better and rest. Don't worry about going back to work so fast. I'm sure they won't come and repossess your car right away. just to pay the hospital bill. So take it a little easy there. Then it said you're having so much rain this year back there. So I hope that's good anyway for the farmers, and they'll have a good crop this year. And how you doing there, Dad? How's the trucking business going? Mom said you were out in Arkansas and Oklahoma. So at least it's a nice time of year to be out traveling around. Hope your problems with the booking end of the loads is getting a little bit better. Let's see. Oh, we lost the car. The car that we were using, he came back finally. So we had to give him back his car, and so that was the end of the car. Martha thinks she's going to try to buy a car up in California and have somebody drive it down. And when they come down here, I don't know. All the rain. Yeah, we started getting rain here a couple weeks ago already, and every now and then it rains pretty hard. Usually in the evening, and so. Well, I painted the boat, painted the deck, and I did a work trade with a man that had a sewing machine on his boat, and they did a lot of sewing on some stuff I had to get done here. So I got that all straightened out. Yeah, I got a lot of other things to do yet. I get to them as I get to them. Still thinking about going to Hawaii, I guess, about May next year. Then if you hear from Zephyr, I tell her that I'm still thinking about it and basically in planning for it. So if she's interested and wants to come along, why, she's welcome. Martha's not quite sure yet what she's going to be doing by then, but she's probably going to be staying in Mexico. She's not sure. She might be staying with some Indians in a village for a while. See what's going to happen. Or maybe she'll come over to Hawaii, fly over and see me over there. stay there too long. I don't have any. I don't think I want to live there for a long time, but I just definitely want to go and see it. And feel that I should go and take the boat and go over. Get out of Mexico for a little while anyway. Use this boat for something more than cheap rent. So otherwise, I'm doing okay, and been swimming and getting some exercise in. Gonna be spending more time over near Yalapa, on that side of the bay, and the water's cleaner. It's a lot nicer over there. A little cooler too. Not quite so hot. So I'm still thinking about coming back for maybe Thanksgiving, I guess. Say something. Come on, let me out. Just a little bit. Say meow. I know you think we've all gone crazy. Kids going crazy for sure. Trying to get the cat to meow. Oh well. Why not now? 37 years old. Yeah, okay. We're going to send you a Polaroid picture of the kitty. Alright, well, I guess we're going to do that. You're going to get a Polaroid picture of the kitty in her perch. Bet your head in there. Come on. She's fine. Well, now she's shy again after she had her picture taken. The pictures aren't the greatest, but because the film is good and kind of old, this Polaroid film. But you can see she's kind of cute for a kitty. I guess she's about a year old, right? She's a year old, and she left the house one day, and we didn't see her for 2 days. And when she came back, she had a broken hip, and half her tail had been bitten off. So I don't know what happened to her. She'd been in a fight or something. But we went and got a cast on her leg, and now she gets around okay. And the dog used to pull her around by the tail, so the dog ate the rest, chewed half of the remaining tail off. So now there's just a little stubby left. So that's Bugsy. So, let's see. Good old Puerto Vallarta. So I was saying about coming back for Thanksgiving. I'm going to try to get a flight. I might take the train up to El Paso and then travel over to whatever the nearest big city is, either Houston or Dallas. I don't look at the map, and then I'll try to. I think I can buy a ticket here and fly out of Houston or Dallas, and then for a flight that gets in at a better time, so I can take the bus back over there, so I don't have to come in at midnight. So far, no other flight leaves at any better time. They all leave here around noon, and they all get in to Newark around midnight or after 10 o'clock. So, I'll let you know more about that as it gets closer to it. This tape has a funny little clunking noise in it because of the way it. This was a swap meet deal. Little recorder here, and I guess I don't know. What else do I know? That's pretty much all the news. Mom, send me my send me the papers from my money market fund, the statements. Get a bunch of them together and send them down. I just like to look over them, see what's happening there. How's the rest of the family? What's the story of Margaret Marshall? Are they going to come down here or visit or what? I haven't heard from them. The mail's doing pretty good. It's 2 weeks. 2 weeks gets the mail. We don't pick it up as often as we used to. My birthday cards were arrived in Puerto Vallarta on the 14th, and we didn't pick them up for about 5 days later or so. So that's why it seemed to take longer, but takes another couple of days sometimes because of this mail service. I gotta stop this for a minute. Keep trying to get the kitty to say something, but she won't. Well, let's see. Well, I guess that's about it. I'll let you know what's going on, and let me know too. Send me a tape. Somebody sit down and just talk. It's easier than it sounds. And hope everybody's doing well. And don't get too much rain there, and don't get too wet. And you another tape next month. Find somebody that's flying up. It's easier to give them the tape because that way I don't have to mess around with the Mexican mail, trying to get them to take the mail. Sometimes you gotta pay them. They want you to pay money for like a duty to send stuff out. But anyway, well, I had one interesting thing happen last first week of July. I was over at the marina, and there was this guy over there. He's on a sailboat, about my size sailboat, same size. And anyway, he's an alcoholic, and another boater that was there saw him and got on the radio and asked for people to come and help get him off the boat because he was going like he had like seizures, and he was totally out of it. He didn't know what was going on at all. He was like grabbing his chest, and I guess he had pancreatitis and ulcers, and also his heart was really beating really fast. And so me and about 3 other guys, we got hold of him and carried him, put him in a little wheel buggy, and hauled him on up the dock. Got him into another boater's van and took him up to a little hospital. And so that was quite a little experience there. Medevac business here, and get this guy up to the hospital. And he was back again the next day. Though he was back on his boat. He said that according to the doctors, he said they told him that his heart had stopped, and that they jumped up on the table and started giving him, cardiac massage, and they got his heart going again. The next day he was, and if ever the expression "death warmed over," why, it certainly did apply to him. Death warmed over there. It was him walking around the dock the next day. But he's better now. He's doing okay. I guess he doesn't drink as much. He had been drinking like pure whiskey and stuff, and that really gets him screwed up. A couple beers a day or something, he can handle that. But so anyway, that was a little excitement there. And Martha took a little trip up to the mountains to the Indians again. Wasn't too far from here, and took a little airplane into the village. She was gone for about 6-7 days, and she's doing real well. She's real good and strong. She walked up into the mountains with an Indian and saw a little healer up in there, and so she came back feeling much better and feeling